What is going on YouTube? Hidden Back Baking, another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically in today's video, though, we need to talk about the correction that is starting to take place on most of the major cryptocurrencies, as well as the S&P 500. This is something that we've been tracking for quite some time now. We've been talking about it every single day in our videos here, that we have hit a top and we are due to correct at some point or another. And I've been saying that I'm still 70% bearish here. We went from 80% to 70%, which obviously isn't a good direction for the the bullish run that we had, but this is not a sustainable pump. This was way too energetic, way too quickly, and correction is due and correction is needed here, and we're starting to see that reaction take place within most of the cryptos. As you can see on XRP, we are clearly hitting a big problematic zone here where we're retesting the moving averages as well as the price ceiling, and we're not really reacting too well from that, and we're filling in this gap as we've done in the past here. So the correction that we're starting to see kind of makes sense here that it's starting to happen here. Moving forward with Ethereum, we're seeing the exact same thing happen as well. Consolidation is taking over completely here. Sideways trading, filling in the gap, up, down, up, down. Eventually, this is going to pop here as we've done in the past. You can see in the past here. And this pretty much, takes place on every cryptocurrency that we've been watching over the past couple of days, Bitcoin too. And then the clear correction and rejection off the S&P 500, which I know sounds weird that it's exciting to me, but this was expected, and the fact that we're correcting is by no means a surprise or a shock, and hopefully that's the same with you. Now, with that being said, as you guys can see, we've talked about this a few times here, that we've been expecting to see a dip. We've had two we pretty much had a double top. We've pretty much hit the top resistance here, saying any second now for a correction. What goes up must come down. And then an emergency update in regards to the fact that we are going to be dropping very, very, very soon. If we manage to break bullish, I will be floored and very confused and very shocked that that's happening. But with that being said, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's dive into today's episode. Super quick, guys, before we dive into today's video, make sure to check out my second channel. I'm dropping a new video today in about probably an hour from the time you're seeing this, around 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. I'll be dropping a new video on my second channel. Hopefully this, sees some movement here, but I'm pretty excited. I think I've definitely improved on my thumbnail skills and everything like that. As you guys can clearly tell, we've been doing pretty good, but definitely let me know what your comments are. Some people were saying they don't like the time that I upload, which I totally get. This channel I've been uploading for years, super early in the morning, and I'm going to keep that with it. But for my second channel here, I think I'm going to start uploading videos more towards the middle of the day, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock, kind of early, where you're not getting a notification at 4 in the morning, or sorry, 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning here, and it gets drowned with all your other notifications here. So I feel like 9:30, 10 o'clock is probably the best time to drop a video. With that being said, diving into the technical analysis here, you can see top 10 cryptocurrencies are consolidating right now. Yes, we're up 1.8%, but it is nothing to gloat or be excited about. You can see we are up still double digits for the week here, but we've been in a consolidation pattern here for a very long time, almost coming on a week now. Sideways trading, BNB sideways trading here, XRP sideways, Cardano sideways, Doge sideways, Matic, Solana, everything is flatlined to the sideways movement. As you guys know, that is not a sustainable market and a sustainable movement within major cryptocurrencies. At some point or another, we are going to pop, and we are going to see big movements and big swings in some sort of direction here. So with XRP specifically here, we're pretty much caught and intertwined within a pretty solid channel here. I'm trying to show you guys previous retest, but it's pretty much been taking place over the past couple of weeks here. You can see, or months here, you can see this is pretty much the channel that we're talking about, where prices typically tend to get kind of intertwined and caught up in that. Regardless, the real reason we're having some problems right here is we're finally caught up with the moving averages here. And you can see ever since we reversed and had the bearish cross on the moving average here, we've done nothing but reject off of it. Every single time we try to climb up to retest it, we break bearish through it here. It is possible that we could break, above it again, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen right now. When we did break through that here, we were nearing overbought. Yeah, I guess it is possible that we could have this here. That's why I've been saying XRP is kind of separate from Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the S&P 500. XRP is now its own entity for the time being here. We're not really seeing much of the similar movements as we've seen within Bitcoin and Ethereum. XRP ran right up to its moving averages here, got intertwined. Ethereum and Bitcoin exploded through it here. The only reason that I am bullish on XRP is because we've closed the weekly for the first time in over a year and a half above a major downtrend in purple here. You can see this downtrend has been on the coin for a very long time, creating lower highs consistently for over a year now, over a year. And for the first time, we actually managed to break through that, and we are starting to slide up higher, which is very exciting if you ask me. So the fact that we're starting to break up through that is definitely a huge sign, and I do believe this is going to be the start to a slowly but sure movement back to the upside here. And by mid to the end of 2023, I am certain we are going to see resistance, or sorry, we are going to be intertwined inside this channel right here. This is my target for mid to the end of this year, June, July, August, that range right here. You can see since we've confirmed breaking the weekly here, long term, I do predict we will catch up to 53 to 74 cent resistance right here, or support. No, sorry, resistance here, right where that moving average is. But short term, I do think we are kind of intertwined and stuck here. I'd be very shocked if we can continue to break bullish here. But I do think it is, the longer we hang out here, the more opportunity there is. The last time we were there, we were trading at 68. Now we're down to 63. We've slowly lowered ourselves. And honestly, if we jump to the 4-hour, we can probably pick some sort of channel that's taking place here. You can start to see that there is a downtrend here. Maybe if we zoom in a little closer, I'm looking for some sort of uptrend here. Maybe this, is this accurate? Yeah, there is some sort of channel that is taking place here. We are filling in the gap, and you can kind of see that we are starting to get constricted here, where we are slowly getting intertwined. You can see maybe there was a smaller uptrend at first, which we then broke bearish, and now we're still filling this out. But regardless, there is some sort of trend that is taking place here, maybe on the 4-hour as we fill in this gap here, and the decision is going to have to be made very soon. But the longer we hang out here, the more chances are that we break bearish, which is honestly not a big deal short term here. I do believe that even if we do fill in the gap, or if we fall to here, at some point we are going to continue to rise to the upside and rise bullish here. Obviously, we do all these trades on BidFi, the #1 cryptocurrency exchange that I like to use here on the channel. Been using them for over 2 years, no problems. Actually, I have had some problems with the website, but they've immediately addressed it by clicking support right here. They've answered all my questions and solved whatever issues I've had with trading. But honestly, it very rarely comes up. It's very seldom. The best reason I like BidFi is because they offer XRP to trade, which not many exchanges offer. So make sure to check that out because they offer XRP here. Like I said, there's not many other alternative crypto exchanges that I've found that offer this, especially to long, short, leverage trade and create stop losses for. What I do like the most about, BidFi, is that they do offer a demo account, which allows you to trade around with 100K Monopoly money completely free, which is awesome here. Not many exchanges offer that either here. Now, for those that are confused, it was originally called BitYard. Now it's BidFi. They've changed their website, revamped it for the new year here, which we'll talk more about, I believe, next month. With that being said, moving off of XRP, off of BidFi here and away from XRP, you can see now we're looking at Ethereum, which is clearly hitting a very problem zone here. Not only are we extremely overbought here, we are retesting a major resistance and a major price ceiling, and it's having quite a bit of trouble breaking through it. Do I believe we are going to start to move up to higher prices this year? Of course, yes. I think we're back into an uncertainty period here where sideways trading is necessary, but I don't think we're out of the woodworks just yet, and I think we are still in a problem zone. I might even start to notice here that maybe we're forming some sort of symmetrical triangle. I know this is going to sound crazy, but check this out. So if I drew this as an uptrend here, potentially, that's it's not as good, but there's definitely some sort of downtrend here. I feel like it would have made a little more sense if it was like this for sure, but there is some sort of lower high pattern still forming here that maybe we're trying to break through. Regardless, we are still falling lower. There are still lower highs, and this is pretty much the point that I'm trying to make. We're still forming lower highs here, and this is not a good sign. So we need to reverse out of this, and hopefully we can do that soon because then we can reverse this pattern and start to head up. But if we can, hit the bottom here, now start a reversal back to the upside here, that's definitely a bullish sign. But I do believe Target, very similar to XRP, does have moving average potential here up to $2,100 by maybe May to June to July in this zone right here. I do think we're along that, but short term, I do expect to see some sort of correction. The longer we hang out here, the more chances that we have to dip. Same thing with Bitcoin here. Now, the reason I go back and forth is because of the S&P 500. I do believe this is a big factor on these cryptos. You can see we did correct lower the past couple of days, and there's a good chance that that was intertwined with the S&P. They both happened at the same time. However, The S&P is retesting its daily moving average and support. If we fill in the gap here and use this as a support and start to trend up, there's a very big chance that we are going to do the exact same thing on these cryptos here, just like this, and then break up, which is exciting for sure, but it isn't necessarily my best. It's not the best for the economy right now to see some movement like that. What I'm looking for is correction down here, then a break. Just, you know, put ourselves back. You know, as you guys can see, we're still very high in regards to intertwined between, and I'm going to jump to the weekly so you guys can see this better. We're still very high. We're retesting moving averages here, which is most likely going to reject, but we are retesting a big problem zone here. And as you guys can see, we've been trending inside a major ascending fractal in white here. So we're extremely high up as well. If we break through that, we're going to hit the top and just fall back down. Is it possible? Could we continue this? Of course. Wouldn't be bad, but we'd have a much better experience, I think, if we lower ourselves to here, break through the purple descending fractal, and then start to head up. This would be more exciting. I'd like to get some trades in right around this area here and go from there. But that's pretty much it for today's video. But basically, what I'm trying to say is focus more so on the S&P, or I'm focusing more on the S&P than Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. When I see the S&P move, like if today we break through here, I expect Bitcoin and ETH to fall as well. But if the S&P starts to trend here and fall and break up, then I would expect crypto to do the same exact thing. If we trade sideways here, Bitcoin's going to trade sideways here. If the S&P breaks through the purple resistance, the Bitcoin chart's going to break through the top resistance here. If we break downwards, Bitcoin will break downwards as well. That's pretty much the point that I'm trying to get at. So my focus is the S&P 500 to make my decisions. That being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, get ready for my new video, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.